Gao Hongmiao, a Chinese track and field athlete, rose to prominence in the field of pole vaulting, achieving a series of remarkable feats that would cement her as one of the premier athletes in her discipline. Known for her technique, determination, and consistent performances, Gao became a prominent figure in the athletics world, earning numerous accolades on both the national and international levels. Her career spanned over a decade, and her dedication to the sport and her successes made her one of the most respected athletes in China. Born on March 31, 1997, in Changchun, Jilin, China, Gao's journey to becoming one of the top pole vaulters in the world began at a young age. As a child, she showed athletic promise across a range of sports, but it was the pole vault that would ultimately define her career. Throughout her career, Gao competed at the highest levels, achieving national and international success. This biography will explore her early life, career peak, major achievements, and eventual transition into the final years of her athletics journey. Early life and introduction to athletics. Gao Hongmiao's athletic potential was evident early in her life. Growing up in the city of Changchun, she was encouraged to take part in sports by her family, who supported her natural inclination toward physical activity. As a child, she was drawn to a variety of sports, but it was in track and field where she showed the most promise. In particular, her talent for jumping and her physical capabilities made her an ideal candidate for pole vaulting. At the age of 12, Gao began training in athletics at the local sports school, where she quickly excelled. The pole vault was a challenging event that required a combination of speed, strength, and coordination. Gao's natural athleticism, combined with a strong work ethic, allowed her to make rapid progress. She was soon recognized by coaches who saw her potential to succeed in the sport at a higher level. In her teenage years, Gao's training intensified. She became part of the Jilin provincial track and field team, where her pole vaulting ability continued to develop. By the time she was in her late teens, Gao was already competing at the national junior level, consistently finishing at the top of her age group in domestic competitions. This period of her development laid the foundation for her future success, as she fine-tuned her skills and became increasingly focused on achieving excellence in pole vaulting. Career peak. Breakthrough on the world stage. Gao Hongmiao's breakthrough came in 2018, when she gained recognition on the international athletics scene. By this time, she had already established herself as one of China's top pole vaulters, earning national titles and accolades. However, it was her performance at the Asian Athletics Championships in 2018 that marked the beginning of her rise to global stardom. 2018. First major international success. At the Asian Athletics Championships in Doha, Qatar, Gao delivered an outstanding performance that would forever change the trajectory of her career. She won gold in the pole vault event, securing her place as one of the top pole vaulters in Asia. This victory not only marked her first major international triumph, but it also put her on the radar of global athletics enthusiasts. The 2018 Asian Games in Jakarta, Indonesia, also saw Gao's continued ascent. She competed against some of the best athletes in Asia and emerged with a silver medal, further solidifying her reputation as one of the continent's premier pole vaulters. These achievements marked a significant milestone in her career, as she began to consistently perform on the international stage. 2019, establishing her place among the elite. In 2019, Gao Hongmiao continued to build on her success. She competed in several prestigious international competitions, earning podium finishes and improving her personal best. At the 2019 IAAF World Championships in Doha, she competed fiercely and made it to the finals, where she finished in the top 10. Though she did not win a medal, her performance at the World Championships demonstrated her ability to compete at the highest level, and it marked an important step in her development as an athlete. During this period, Gao also became a key figure in the Chinese national athletics scene. Her performances helped elevate the profile of pole vaulting in China, and she quickly became a role model for young athletes in the country. Her rise through the ranks of global athletics demonstrated the potential of Chinese athletes in track and field, and she inspired the next generation of pole vaulters in China and beyond. Main achievements. Dominance in Asia and rising global profile. Gao Hongmiao's career is marked by numerous accomplishments. With her main achievements spanning both regional and international competitions, Her versatility and consistency across multiple major events made her a standout athlete throughout her career. Asian Championships and Games. Gao's performances at the Asian Athletics Championships and Asian Games were among the highlights of her career. She won multiple gold and silver medals in these competitions, showcasing her dominance in the pole vault within Asia. These victories not only earned her recognition but also solidified her as one of the leading figures in Asian track and field. Her gold medal at the 2018 Asian Athletics Championships was particularly significant, as it was a turning point in her career, bringing her into the spotlight and marking the beginning of her rise to global prominence. IAAF World Championships. While Gao's success at the IAAF World Championships was not immediately crowned with a medal, her ability to consistently qualify for the finals and perform against the world's best athletes established her as a top competitor. Her performance at the 2019 World Championships in Doha, where she reached the finals and finished within the top 10, was another testament to her ability to compete on the world's biggest stage. National titles and records. Throughout her career, Gao won multiple Chinese national championships, further cementing her status as the dominant pole vaulter in her country. Her victories in these competitions were crucial in establishing her reputation and allowing her to represent China at various international meets. She also set personal records that pushed the limits of what was thought possible in pole vaulting, continually challenging herself and striving for greater achievements. Last years, transition and legacy. As Gao Hongmiao entered her late 20s, her career naturally began to transition. While still competing at a high level, she faced increased competition from rising talents in the pole vaulting world. Nonetheless, Gao remained a fixture in Chinese athletics, continuing to represent her country in international competitions and serving as an inspiration to aspiring athletes. Continued national success. Despite the challenges of maintaining peak performance as an elite athlete, Gao continued to participate in Chinese national events, and she remained a key figure in Chinese athletics. She occasionally competed in World Athletics Tour events and Asian Championships, where she maintained a competitive presence, though her medal tally became more selective as she balanced her athletic commitments with other life pursuits.